All right. Like what? Is that what he wanted to do? Or you just we gotta find this passion. We got this. Well, he about to get ready to go to hospital, right?
Welcome to the college football playoff.
Yeah, so I find what his passions are in life.
Ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP.
You bought about it?
See the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Ooh.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. He tosses it back. Look, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he is.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He was open.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
That's different. What is switch off of me at the spot?
That's a design quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the one moves the ball with 33.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage.
Let's put my butt.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks will line up to hunt it away. He's going to kick it away for the 2nd time.
I like how y'all just all backed away.
Brought down.
I like how they all just backed away. Just like that. But I expected somebody to block that. One more time. This ain't got time.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play.
So you can be wide open sometimes.
And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him.
It's funny that you take the deep tackle and then dodge him up. Crazy work. No, he took him and did it. That's the second time he's done it. That's the second time he's done it, so.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Yeah, got to catch the ball, son.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Sims. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 7, Oregon 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Tailback takes the handoff again.
I mean, you got to
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
You make that first tackle too.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
What are you doing?
They make the stop, but
like,
not before a
the dude be running towards y'all, and y'all just be like,
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He's moving out of the pocket now. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get...
You got a punt. You ain't crossed the 50. You're only down 14. I know. Technically, you're supposed to pause it and make them punt. You got to communicate to him the rule. Mm-hmm.
His guys for that effort.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
I thought it's
First
such a
and 10
wobbly
now
ass
for the
pass.
offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
At the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Oh, you didn't block nobody?
The line for a loss of 1. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That's crazy. You didn't block nobody. No, you just standing straight up in the goddamn sky.
Coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They're set now to try the PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle. That's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pass is clogged right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone.
I'm up 35 nothing.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's on the run. Launches deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
No! Don't swat!
That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the goal line. They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
1st and goal, Oregon.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They gotta be thinking about a touchdown here.
That's what I said. I told them the same
The hole
thing.
that they've dug themselves here in this first half. You gotta consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
And now a
They just won Super Bowl. I mean, the finals, though.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Why does he spin? Why are you making him spin on the throw? I don't get that. Why is he pirouetting on the throw? You throwing it behind him?
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Oh, kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete.
You got to catch the rock, man. I don't know what else I got to do. You got to catch the rock.
I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up.
That ain't butterfinger you got, man.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Always a prize, never a prize.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it, and he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. This quarterback on fire today.
Fire.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Clemson.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And bulldozing his way through. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some
I
big
need to
plays.
start running the ball.
Gotta be careful
of
letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also
he's
start
afraid
to
of the
fumble the
pass.
football.
Makes the grab. It's
When I
Sims.
just feel like that. I just be like,
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Going to try to run inside.
let him go
Nowhere
free.
to go.
that's shit I don't like.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Has Hunt. Can he get in?
You kidding me?
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that 1st.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No
He's so far behind that he really can't do it. Slow and steady wins the race.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure.
Bad.
Off
It is
hit
good.
as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out.
Would I be wrong if I said something in the chat after the game?
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the
This is the dude that was talking all the shit all the time.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing with between
he played Washington
and his receivers.
He made us wait for that dub.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Fires it to his target. He's got it for a
I thought he was going to miss it. And if I'd known that shit, I would have kept running. Yeah.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Will he score here? Touchdown, Clemson. And this one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
What are you talking about, Hershey? It's way more than 2 possessions. I mean, not Hershey, but, what's it called? I'm a 2 possessions.
Fucking 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You don't want to run. I know you don't want to run. But if you run the ball, I won.
Run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up
No,
the playbook for the play
yeah,
caller.
like I know he don't want to run the ball.
Defense thinking they're going
He
to run.
wants,
Maybe play
he
action.
wants to roll out with the.
downfield.
When they play me, he killed me by rolling out with the quarterback a lot.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
But I keep a spot now.
Same tailback, another carry. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter of play.
God damn, they score a lot of points in one half.
56, Oregon 10.
The Thunder and the Lakers. It's yeah, in the first half. It's 80-72. Like shit. Did y'all stop anybody? Nosebleed.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass this time. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete.
Did he play last night?
Brings up third down. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
So this is a back-to-back for the Lakers.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
They got Luka tomorrow. Luka coming back to the Magic tomorrow.
Break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah. I didn't believe this shit. I was like, what the fuck?
1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense. And now you're thinking about around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6.
Damn.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. looking to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Play in.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go as he's being hit. And that deep shot is caught.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots.
Bill Russell. He had to play against Bill Russell.
Right now, still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll just try to run some clock.
You didn't hear me when I said I had to make a conscientious effort to run the ball. Because people expect me to throw the ball out. So
working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
Touchdown Tigers, and the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Still out there. We're going for 2 here. Looking right. This one caught. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
right, you didn't say nothing about that, Link.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle behind the line.
I ran their play one time.
This has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier wrapped up right down.
Like that?
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He fires it. Finds a man to the left.
Why am I dude standing there? Like,
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here.
I don't know how to do the math, so. Oh, okay.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his...
Where you see it at? I'm at coaching. No, I understand that.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The Ducks keep the football on the move. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Wynn. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Not this time, player.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Lance. No. If he didn't do this, if he didn't talk shit to me, I wouldn't do it.
Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
I do.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, you got
incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
What are you talking about, Herb Street?
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Nice grab. It's Wynn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
What the problem is?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
I smile, man.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Fuck off my feet.
Of course, in the playoffs,